A prominent House Democrat slammed Robinhood's move to restrict trading on some stocks like GameStop and endorsed the idea of holding a congressional hearing on the popular trading app's decision. Representative Khanna, a leading member of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, which is a joke because the Progressive Caucus is filled with a bunch of moderate people, said there was visceral anger at hedge funds for their role propelling economic inequality in the United States. Everyone on Robinhood should have equal access for trading, Khanna said in an interview with Insider. They can't just shut down trading for retail investors and not hedge funds. He urged additional regulations on Wall Street, such as tougher rules on short selling and a financial transaction tax, which is a levy on the buying and selling of stocks. President Joe Biden endorsed one during the 2020 campaign. Khanna, a third-term Democrat, also backed Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's call on Thursday to hold a hearing. We now need to know more about Robinhood app's decision to block retail investors from purchasing stock while hedge funds are freely able to trade the stock as they see it, the New York Congresswoman said in a Thursday tweet. Republican Senator Ted Cruz of Texas supported her statement despite their repeated sparring. After that, AOC told him that he would be helpful by resigning. She said to Cruz, not Khanna. Over the past few days, I know a lot of people mix it up because they don't pay attention to Twitter drama. A large group of ordinary investors have banded together to take on powerful Wall Street hedge funds. Those investors, many forming part of the popular Reddit forum, our Wall Street bets, have spurred eye-popping gains for shares of heavily shorted stocks like GameStop, AMC, and Nokia. So I find this really interesting because I wasn't paying that much attention to the backlash with this app because I don't really, I guess, um, when there's a company I don't really think of or some app I don't usually have much knowledge of, I don't feel I'm well qualified to discuss something. But from what's being said here, I really agree with the proposal by Representatives Khanna and Ocasio-Cortez to have a hearing. And it is unfair to block one group of people off while allowing another group to do that thing. Um, I find it very hard to believe that there wasn't a financial incentive, but again, that's something a hearing can make us more knowledgeable of. More stuff comes out, they have people testify, and really that's kind of why I get a little irritated that so much of this stuff is just people tweeting. Like, oh, this person said we need to do this. Well, can you put up some legislation? And that's not a shot at AOC. It's just, it seems like every major policy discussion now is on Twitter. But I do support her statement about needing to know more about their decision to block retail investors, while hedge funds are freely able to trade the stock as they see fit, even though we can probably guess the reason is they see more of a financial incentive to have the hedge fund guys do it as opposed to the retail investors. But we'll see if they do a hearing and then they'll be able to confirm what actually is the motive.